forget to video it from the beginning. But my wife came and she said she want a stool in the toilet, like when you are not the toilet. She want the stool when she make cakes. She want to sit down and stare on the cake in the oven until it's get ready, so it will not burn and these things. I don't know what they do. And I had this piece of tree. I make it here. I brush it with. Let me put this one away. I brush it with this one. You see, it's a metal brush, and I'm using the FDG M18. It's really fast and it eats the wood like I don't know what. So I just brush the sides. I have planned the top perfectly as much as I can by hand, and I have brushed this side, and I'm gonna brush the legs also and make it looks like something. It's made of nothing. And I have this too, so it's here. It's you see, it's not straight. It's not straight at all. But I made them not straight and I marked them. Let's see, here we have number 2. So I will put it like this. It will be, nothing is straight in this nothing is straight in this chair, in this stool. Nothing. It's everything is on a curve or on a rusty or looks broken or looks a hole in it, or every detail have to look terrible in it. I wanted it to be as terrible as it have to be. So I'm gonna see how it will finish. You see, I have make a place for this piece of wood. One is too much down and one is up, and here one is like this measurement here is, this one is longer over here. Nothing is straight in this, and this one's going curve, and this one is going curve also. And then I'll put dowels in here to make it hang up very well, and I will put dowels after I finish. So we will see how it will end. Okay, now I just have finished. I put dowels here, and I put dowels over here, as you see everywhere, 2 dowels. And then I used this Milwaukee grinder. It's a router, but it's very nice. And I put first I used this one to make the dots, and then I used the metal brush. I used the metal brush to brush the wood before I make the rounds, the dots, you know. I brushed the wood a little bit to look old and bad and these things. This is gonna be a nice stool, and I have a crack over here. I just put super glue in it. I didn't even change the piece. I want it to be cracked, and it looks something old and terrible. And you see, this one's going like this one like that, this one's going down, this one's going both like this way, and this one's going. There is nothing with numbers in this. It's only the joints and the joints for this, that the legs goes in, you know. The only thing that have I measure it. The other things, nothing is measuring. It's only put and fit. That's all. And we're gonna see how it will be. Just give me a couple of hours and I will finish this. Okay. It's done. Not it's done, but now I need to. I have used a sponge, regular sponge, to brush the surfaces, because when you use a sponge, it's not like using a cotton piece. The sponge make the finish oil, the wax, go in the grains. And before I finish it, so let's say after like 5-6 minutes of you put the finish, I have used the Osmo. I will get a heater gun and heat it very lightly to help the wax go in the grains. You know, it will look terribly old when that happens. So you just heat it, heat the grains as much as less as you can. Don't let it boil. Don't let it boil. Just heat. The heat will do the job. So all you have to do is heat every place as less as you can, just to open the grains and help the wax go inside the wood. So like this, it will. And that's before I make the second finish. I have a second finish. I will put the second wax, or I will wax it again. I will sand it a little bit on the top, and then I will put the second, and then the third one is without sanding. So you just heat it. And there are some points with a little bit more extra wax on it. You clean it. I use a napkin. It's help in the first finish. It helps take out the extra oil. And I have used the gray color, the Congo. It's make it look really old. And then I will put another finish on it. I will put this kind of oil wax. This smells like dead fish, old fish, but after 3 days of leaving it and let the smell go, oh my god, you will get a very silky smooth touch on the wood that nobody will believe it's wood. Everybody will think it's glass. So you see, after you put the heat, how the grains swallow the oil, and then you have spaces and everything coming out, and the lines and everything. So that's what I'm gonna do for the next 10 minutes. Now it is done. It's nice. It's even worse than I thought it will be. It looks very terribly old and cracked, and tell me what you think, guys. Does it look old enough? This is the other project I'm working on. This one is, I just put silicone on it, and I'm gonna fill up with epoxy over here. It will be a blue river. This is the downside. Turn it up and put it on the other side. But this one's gonna be a small table, like a living room table or something, with epoxy and river, and I'll put some black stones and white color to make it like waves and this thing. I'm gonna try to make it as best as I can. But this one, I want to say one thing, and I hope that I will not have a problem. But there is a YouTuber named Chester, really Chester. Thank you very much. It's you that inspire me to make these things. It's your work. He's very good. I even make this stand for my mobile. He had a video in making a table, so I made the first a stand. It worked, so I made the table. So thank you for each one YouTuber outside that he's doing his best to show us the best. Okay, enjoy guys.